What's up, Fig fam? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be blindly unboxing a bunch of figures for UNBOXAMANIA number 9. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so it is time for UNBOXAMANIA number 9, and I'm going to be blindly unboxing a bunch of figures behind me, just reaching, grabbing, ripping open, and we're going to review them real quick, about I'd say 30-second reviews on each figure. But first, this episode is brought to you by my new book, The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist. It is a 500+ page guide of over 40+ years of wrestling figure collecting. If you're a collector, you need this to keep track of your collection. The goal of this is for everybody who wants to get insured. You need some kind of inventory for the companies. So this is all categorized by line, by series, numerically, and by release. So this is all in order of how everything happened, and it doesn't just cover WWE, it covers WWF, AEW, WCW, ECW, TNA, Impact, ROH, NJPW, CMLL, AAA, AWA, AJPW, BJW, CZW, and NOAH, Dragon Gate, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Masked Republic, Zombie Sailor Toys, Pro Wrestling Tees, pretty much anything you could think of, it's in here, it's covered, and it's pretty up to date as far as things that haven't even been released yet. So definitely get on Amazon and check this out, but we're gonna put this aside right now because it's time for us to rip into some Mattel WWE action figures. Today, probably gonna be pretty basic heavy, but this is before basics started to fall off a little bit. This is when basics were still good. Let's see what we can get. I'm gonna reach back here first. First up, we have Le Champion, the Demo God, Mr. Chris Jericho. Now this is short-haired Chris Jericho, nice and slender. Look how jacked he was in this picture. And this set, I don't remember what series this is, gotta be 53-ish, 54. Also in this set was John Cena, The Miz, Nikki Bella, Mark Henry, and Adrian Neville. So Jericho, Mark Henry, and Neville are all AEW bound. And this is also when they would pack other series figures in here. Kane, Big Show, and Mankind. So Big Show, Mark Henry, Neville, and Chris Jericho, all AEW. So let's rip into it. Alright, so he's got the Y2J 2014 on his tights. If you guys remember, they tried to keep a lot of his figures in the 2014 era before he got all of his tattoos, so they would just keep the Fozzy F on his hand because they didn't really have the rights to do a lot of his tattoos because it's music album artwork. I don't know why Jazzwares gets the okay, but WWE couldn't. I guess there's some royalties they just didn't want to pay. But a lot of the figures he got while his later years were more so like not really flashbacks, but they were flashbacks in the sense they tried to keep it in the realm of before he got all those tattoos, or they would cover up his arms and such like that. So here we have, this is from 2014. I know he had a couple of the tattoos, but it wasn't at the extent that it was in his later years or where he is now, where he's pretty much sleeves. But decent short-haired head sculpt, smiling. It's not the best Jericho head, but it's not the worst. I love the deco of the purple and the gray. The deco on the tights, the blue with the black outline, the blue is a little too dark in my opinion. You can't even read it. Like I'm sure on the screen, you guys can't tell if that says Y2J 2014. But there he is. Le Champion, the Demo God, Chris Jericho. All right, Nikki Bella from the same set. So not even gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna rip it open. She's got an accessory. Always cool when basics get accessories. This was her first single figure, just like the Brie Bella we did on UnboxAmania 8 was her first single figure. She's in the all red, the Fearless Nikki, which I feel like that's definitive Nikki Bella in my opinion. The red, the Fearless Nikki. She's got the wristbands on. She's got Fearless on one sack, Nikki on the other. She's got the sweet sneaks. Yeah, pretty good. There's no deco on the hat, but it is studded. You can put it on both ways, but obviously she wears it backwards, and I think it looks better backwards, obviously, because that's the way it's meant to be. And on the back, she has Bella 02. There it is. Great head scan on Nikki Bella, looks just like her, and this was pre-True Effects. Looks great. Awesome. Very cool figure. Put Nikki right there. Want to open this one? Who is it? We got HBK, Shawn Michaels, and this is from the WrestleMania Heritage Series. In this set, I had everybody. We had John Cena, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, and of course Hulk Hogan. Pretty much I think I only kept Hulk Hogan mint on card. Well, you know, is going to be mint on card because I'm going to open this up. I'm not a big fan of chapped pants Shawn Michaels, and this is from WrestleMania 24. As you can see. But yeah, let's go. I remember where I got this. My girlfriend at the time, it was me, her, and her nephew. We ran to Toys R Us, and this is when I was like trying to tread lightly with Mattels, and these came out, and I was like, oh man, I need Hulk Hogan. I need that WrestleMania, I think it's 14 Rock. And I was like, well, I gotta get Shawn Michaels too. This figure is super loose. Super loose. It's probably the loosest basic I've ever felt. So he's got the hearts at the top of his pants, the gray, the black under, so it looks like he's got chaps on, all the bells and whistles and whatnot. Very cool. He's got the steel tip boots, or what they're supposed to look like. He's got the taped wrists. He does have his tattoo, but it is not in color, unfortunately. Decent Shawn Michaels head sculpt, though. You know, it is what it is. Looks like him, but it's not, you know, it could be better. Also could be worse. He's got the long hair in the back with the top tied. Very cool. Not too much going on with this. Can get him in position though for a nice super kick. Kick somebody. But we don't play, we display. I'm a displayer, not a player, as I always say. But yeah, Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 24 Heritage Series. There it is. Let me just grab that from there. So we're gonna grab one from over here. What's this? All right, Then Now Forever Undertaker. So this was a Walmart exclusive, and in the basic series, it was Then Now Forever, so it was a picture of them then and a picture of them now. So Undertaker, there he is. We have Sin Cara. There he is, the Hunico Sin Cara. Seth Rollins, or Shield, Money in the Bank Seth. And Chris Jericho, we got Lionheart and a more modern, short-haired Chris Jericho. This was from 2015. These figures all kind of came with some kind of accessory. Sin Cara came with a removable mask. Jericho came with the highlight reel. Undertaker comes with the urn. And I believe Seth Rollins came with the Money in the Bank, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But we're going to open this up. Love that classic Undertaker picture, though. Look at that. Man, that came off easy. Another accessory. So we got very basic debut style Undertaker, I guess you'd say. He's got some tattoos on the lower half of his arms, which is so cool to me. He's got the gray gloves, pretty good head. I don't think that this head is conducive to the time period they're trying to accomplish, but I could be wrong here. I always tell you guys, when it comes to attires and like facial hair and hair, some of you guys get real serious about it. I don't remember what these guys wear. I don't remember their facial hair or how long their hair was or how they tied it. And that's fine that some people do. I don't memorize that stuff. That's not what my focus is on. I usually memorize moments and things that happen or stories. So sometimes guys are like, oh, he didn't have his wrist tape all the way up that high. It's like, well, I don't know. It means nothing to me. I don't notice that stuff. But a figure's a figure, and I think Mattel is doing a great job. But I memorize moments, not really facial hair and stuff. But he does have some long ass hair. So we've just got the Undertaker. Here's his urn. But it doesn't really fit in his hand. Hand's too small. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get another one. Another WrestleMania heritage, like I was talking about, WrestleMania 14, The Rock. WrestleMania 14, who did he fight? Was it Shamrock? Don't remember. But this was The Rock right before his launch, so very cool. Also in this set, like I said, was Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, John Cena. Like I said, I got this the same time as the HBK. So, pretty cool. He's got his Brahma Bull tattoo. For some reason they colored his in, but they didn't color in Shawn Michaels. He's got the blue, let me straighten it out for you guys. The blue rock deco. He's got the Brahma Bull on the back. My absolute favorite boots in wrestling history are the Rock's, his calf cut boots. So cool. It's such a different little accent that it just made a difference to me. He's got his elbow pads, signature elbow pads, his long sideburns. He's given like a half eyebrow. It's not as high as I think The Rock's actual eyebrow would go, but yeah, it looks pretty good. The Rock looks like he's smelling. He can put his arm up. There it is. Well, another WrestleMania Heritage Series. This one is from WrestleMania 30, and it had Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Brie Bella, John Cena, Booker T, and of course Randy Orton. I'm gonna rip this open. We're gonna talk about this figure for a second. So this is from WrestleMania 30. He's got his sleeve tattoos. A lot of the tattoos on here, they kind of look like they're just blurred together, like blobs. Not great deco work in my opinion. Not the fine detailing. It's a little too dark as well, but you know, it is a basic and I get it. He's got his short boots, knee pads, typical Orton, white text and design and gray outline on the tights. You know, he doesn't really change up his gear too much. But the thing that gets me is this head. There's something about it. I think it's the way that they color in his teeth, the white. It just looks weird to me. I never liked this head. And I just can't ever get past it. Everything else, I think they nailed his facial hair. They nailed the likeness, but I think they could have done without coloring in the teeth. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I don't like it. So there we go, we got Orton. He's we got him much smaller than The Rock here too. Interesting. Alright. Another Daniel Bryan, number 37. This is from the series that had Bray Wyatt's second figure. Also had Santino Marella, Cesaro, 3MB Drew McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, and Fandango, his second basic. This was a big deal when this came out because Daniel Bryan was on fire. Not realistically, but you know, on TV. And this was like the first like long-haired, long-beard Daniel Bryan figure, and then we got it, and it was like, it's so weird because his head is like a different color than his body. It's hard to tell with the light right now, but I'm trying to show you. So the head was clearly cast in the color of his hair and molded in that color, and then they painted a flesh tone over where his face is. It's hard to kind of see on the camera, but normally a head is kind of cast in a flesh tone. This was not, and you can usually tell the difference because it doesn't really match the rest of the body because it's not cast, it's not produced in the same plastic, same color plastic, so it looks like a little off. It's got the red knee pads with the dragons and the flames. It's got the red boots with the black and white. Very cool. Don't know why I had this mint on card, to be honest with you. Sometimes I do stuff like that, but I just never get around to opening figures. That's why I love UnboxAMania, because it just allows me to just rip into a bunch of stuff. This is weird. So this basically just fell off the card. Wow. It literally just fell off the card, basically. Another Nikki Bella. This is from the Superstars line. It's Brie Bella, Charlotte Flair, and of course, Nikki Bella, which was such a cool concept that they did this for girls. It just never took off, unfortunately. They ended up clearing these figures out everywhere. So she's got interesting articulation. It's almost like Elite style, but a little bit less. Cartoony, girly, long hair, all red and black with the long socks, the sneakers, Team Bella on the shirt. Obviously it doesn't look like her, but it's not meant to. It's meant to like enhance their features, accentuate them, these big eyes, the lips, you know, it resembles her, but it doesn't, it's not like the figures that we collect. So there she is with her hat backwards, pretty cool. Not much to say about it, to be honest with you. They are basics after all. What do I have here? Can't get it. Okay, so we have Tyson Kidd. Also in the set was Roman Reigns, The Rock, Rusev, Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, and here we have Tyson Kidd. This was his first basic since the Hart Dynasty, so it's pretty cool to get this. After this, he got the one in the battle pack with Cesaro. He got the Elite. I I was a big fan of Tyson Kidd, big advocate for him. I know a lot of people were. It's just a shame how his career went down. But got love for TJ. He's the man. So he's got like this bumblebee gear, the yellow with the black, the stripes on the wrist tapes, right there. This is the gear that says fact, and this is around a time where he was like stating something, and at the end he would say fact, which is why that was his gimmick. There he is. I feel like the hair is a little bit too light on this figure. I think he had a little bit darker hair. I think that's what's throwing it off for me. He was ripped. I think he deserved a little bit more ripped body. Dude was shredded. He was smaller, but he was definitely shredded like wheat, cut like diamond. You know what I mean? But yeah. Tyson Kidd, TJ Wilson, Mr. Natty. Let's do another one. It's getting deep. We're gonna get deep in there. It's hard. Here we have Signature Series Dean Ambrose. This was the first ever post-Shield Dean Ambrose in like the tank top. So this is a huge deal. I remember when they showed this, everybody's like, oh my God, we're finally getting tank top Dean. Also in this set was Bray Wyatt, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Hulk Hogan. But we're getting Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose in the tank top. Was it a good figure? Not really. It was kind of rushed. In the sense that first off, it's like tucked in. Second off, he's got these super baggy pants that like Dean Ambrose never wore. He wore like, you know, more tighter jeans. But, you know, it is what it is. It is kind of a smaller figure. Look, he's smaller than Tyson Kidd here. The torso is like super small. Too small for the pants, as you can see. They're like wider than the actual torso. But it's a decent head scan. He's got the hair coming down like he always had, that snarl, his blue eyes, the tank top is there. It was exciting to get this Deanie boy, Jon Moxley. But again, there's not too much to his attire. It was just a tank top and a wife beater, whatever you want to call it, and blue jeans, you know? Let's get another one in here. We have another Miz. In this set was John Cena, Roman Reigns, Sin Cara, Miz, Sting, and the first ever Becky Lynch figure took place in this set. But there he is. Look at that. Smile going on. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I love the Miz. I'm not a huge fan of his figures because his attire doesn't change much. He always has the awesome. He always has like the eyes and the Miz. It's like it's very similar. He changes it up the way he does it. Like this was like the A-lister Miz. So he's got the moneymaker instead of awesome. He's got on the back it's sunglasses instead of the eyes that say Be Miz. He's got the upside down M always. Here he's got a fuller head of hair, not really the faux hawk, and it's a great head sculpt. Like I said on the last UnboxAmania, they never really do Mike wrong. This is cool though. If you look, you can see that there's the lights in the film around the Miz, but in the sunglasses over the Miz, the words Miz, there's like awards in each sunglass. That's pretty cool. Knocking figures over. I mean, the Miz has had so many figures, and he's such a charismatic guy that I don't think he needs to have like intricate gear to get attention, you know what I mean? So he kind of keeps it pretty simple. The gray with the silver and the black outline, it's a good look. You know, you can never go wrong with gray and black. Not a bad basic. Moneymaker. This is Moneymaker Miz. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Let's do another one. All right, Finn Balor. This is from Series 68A. And this is a bonus. This is a chase that has a Slammy Award. I've never opened up a Slammy Award one. But also in 68A, right? Yeah, 68A was Brock Lesnar, Kalisto, Bo Dallas, Braun Strowman, Neville, Finn Balor, Diamond Dallas Page, and Dana Brooke. And this was cool because on the actual figure, it tells you when it was from. So it says, as seen on, and then next to each person says, as seen on. So this is from February 2016 in NXT, Finn Balor. Now, this is Series 68A. At this time, Mattel was trying all different ways to keep product moving. So a lot of people are confused about how Jazzwares is doing Unmatched and Unrivaled. Well, Mattel tried something similar to keep product moving. They would do A and B sets. So 68A, 68B had completely different lineups, essentially a different series, but it would keep more figures moving at the same time through retail for them to order and get on the shelves. Now, this is a very basic Finn. It's an all black gear, single black sleeve with white lettering on the knee pad that says Finn, 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 and on the back it says Finn, Finn, Finn. A typical Finn Balor head sculpt. You know, he's got the curls in his hair, the curves, the texture on his face for the facial hair, a little smirk, but it's a good looking figure. Looks good. The winning part though here is he's got a Slammy Award, which is pretty awesome. It says WWE Slammy. Obviously it's a Slammy Award. But he has no open hands, so he can't hold the Slammy Award, which kind of sucks. But we'll just cradle it over here, I guess. Or just put it on the ground. There he is, Finn Balor. Did you know Finn Balor likes Legos? Oh man. Let's do two more to close this out. Here we have Corporate Kane. This was the second Corporate Kane. Also in this series was Sting, John Cena, El Torito, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, The Undertaker, and Charlotte. I remember when this set came out, I left work on my break, and I didn't have much time, and I drove all the way to Toys R Us, picked up the whole set, and never looked back. I picked up this Kane even though I didn't need it because Corporate Kane already came out in like an Elite style in basics, but then they fixed it because they didn't need to release it as an Elite, which I have to unbox as well, so we'll talk about that when we get to it. Again, not much to this figure. He's got the simple, basic articulation. He's pretty tall. He's got the elbow pads, black pants with the silver belt buckle, shaved Kane. Pretty jacked too. I mean, I think that body is perfect for Kane. I think they did a pretty good job. Corporate Kane, this is when he would take off the suit, get in the ring, which is such a crazy thought because Kane used to scare the hell out of me as a kid. All right, so we got 3MB, Heath Slater. And also in this set was the first time in a line Bray Wyatt, Rob Van Dam, Justin Gabriel, John Cena, and Christian. Look at Heath Slater's autograph. He literally just spells out Heath Slater. My man. Gotta love Heath. Long-haired Heath, the one-man rock band, and the three-man band. Now I have a complete loose 3MB. He's got a good little smirk on his face. Great long-haired Heath head scan. He's got his tattoos on both sides. Not colored in, but that's okay with me. Love Heath. The black pants, the leather pants. He's got the burning guitar with the X through it on this side. Same thing on the other. All different deco. The accenting, look at this, the belt. It's got the belt loops there. And on the back, the pockets are stars Pretty cool. Very cool figure, Heath. I don't know why I'm talking to the figure like he's gonna answer me. But we opened some cool stuff today. UNBOXAMANIA 9, I would say, is a success. We got Heath Slater, Chris Jericho, Nikki Bella, Finn Balor, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Rock, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, another Nikki Bella from the Superstars line, Tyson Kidd, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, and Corporate Kane. Yeah, so hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which figure you like the most. Head over to Instagram and TikTok and follow FigHeel, and get over to Amazon.com. Pick up my new book, The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, and we will see you guys soon. Get some fig hunts in, unbox some stuff, and let's talk figs together. Later, guys. Get this book. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeel at checkout to save 10%.